everybody. This is Michael. I'm coming to you today with some prophecy that was given to me that I didn't understand in the past. It's all come together now. I've been given different confirmations and signs, and let me just try to lay it out the way it unfolded for me. I was awoken on the morning of January 19th at 2:30 a.m. and before I was awoken, I was seeing a dream of a man giving prophecy, a prophet giving prophecy. And when I was awoken from that, I heard and saw the words Daniel 7:7. So I heard it and I also saw it in writing. That happens a lot of times. I see the writing. So it was Daniel 7:7. And then I saw it again, Daniel 7:7. So I got it twice, and as it woke me up. Okay, so when that happens to me, that I've grown to learn, that means go to my office or go downstairs and get a Bible and find out what the Lord's trying to tell me. So today I'm using the King James Study Bible. Okay, and this was recommended to me by the God's Healer 7 YouTube channel. I really recommend going and looking at their prophecy. They're getting prophetic words. And I'll put a link for that at the bottom of this video. So the reason this is a really great study tool is when you go to Daniel 7, see down here they have the different references to the other part of the Bible that refers to this. So you can really learn more rapidly. So let me just read this to you, what the Lord wanted me to see on Saturday morning at 2:30 in the morning. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had 10 horns. Okay, so right away I'm reading this, and I'm thinking, all right, this is Antichrist. This is warning me about the Antichrist, because the fourth beast, okay, the final Roman Empire. So in here it says Daniel 2:40, and then Revelation 12:3, and then Revelation 13:1 for further information. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to a screenshot and break these down for you, and then unfold all the prophecy that I've been given in the past, and how this connects to the Antichrist is now here, and UFOs are involved. This is a really wild ride, so stand by. Okay, here I'm going to attempt to show you folks that this information is coming both from the Vatican and people who could be seen as criticizing the Vatican. Here is, I'm going to give you links to all this at the bottom of this video. This is the newswithviews.com website. And this is an article written by Thomas Horn, who investigates the Vatican's activities. And then I'll give you the Vatican side of it too. Petrus Romanus Project Lucifer, and the Vatican's astonishing exo-theological plan for the arrival of an alien savior. You only think you know what's coming. And then here it says, and this is a quote from the Vatican, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a video after this of this actually being said by the Vatican representative in the Vatican on video. Christians will not only immediately need to renounce their faith in God, they will not immediately need to renounce their faith in God, so not right away, but eventually we're going to need to renounce our faith, simply on the basis of the reception of this new, unexpected information of a religious character, like who? A false prophet? From extraterrestrial civilizations. Oh boy, here goes the lie, the great deception. However, once the religious content originating from outside the earth has been verified, they will have to conduct a rereading of the gospel, in other words, a reinterpretation, inclusive of a new data. Vatican astronomer, eminent theologian, and full professor of the fundamental theology at the Pontificia Università della Santa Croce in Rome, whatever. Okay, then it goes on to describe this new telescope located in Mount Graham in Tucson, Arizona, run by NASA and the Vatican and the university. Lucifer, it's an acronym, which stands for Large Binocular Telescope Near Infrared Utility with Camera and Integral Field Unit of Extragalactic Research, sounds like Star Wars, is a chilled instrument attached to a telescope in Arizona, and yes, it is named for the devil, whose name itself means morning star, and which happens to be right next to the Vatican Observatory on Mount Graham in Tucson. So that's by an article by Rebecca Boyle of Popular Science magazine, who we know is working for the other side. So there's links in this article. I'll post this article for you. Let's go ahead now. I'm going to go ahead and give you this is the video. I'm going to post a link to this. This is called Petrus Romanus Resides as Lucifer is invoked on Ishtar Sunday. That's the false gods that were worshipped that Israel was punished for back in the old days in the Old Testament. This was on April 8, 2012, so watch out for April 8, 2013. That's what I'm saying. Go back and see this whole video on your own. This is the Latin. They're speaking in Latin at this Mass at the Vatican, and then we're going to get the translation. Notice the flame, the light of Lucifer. The fake holiday called Easter. Okay, when you go down here, it's got the translation, and here's the Latin we just heard, okay, which translates to, you Freemasons are familiar with this language? Flaming Lucifer finds mankind. I say, O Lucifer, who will ever be defeated? Christ is your son, who came back from hell, shed his peaceful light, and is alive and reigns in the world without end. So yeah, they say Christ is alive, but who do they say he is? The son of Lucifer? They're saying Lucifer is God, okay? So once again, they're taking truth and mixing it with lies to sell the lie. Okay, they're trying to make Christ take a back seat to Lucifer, and God, or Elohim, Yahuwah, the sacred name, to take back seat to Lucifer, okay? Let's go ahead and go over to this video. First, before I go there, we'll go, here he is, the pontiff over at the Vatican, and let's hear what he says.
Had written in his extensive Commentarium Loveniense, if science gives us conclusive evidence that contradicts the Holy Scriptures, then we shall have to seek a new interpretation of the Holy Scriptures. Why? Because the truth cannot be inherently contradictory. The truth, like all being, was born of God.
So they're getting us ready to accept a new truth because they're saying it contradicts the Bible when it doesn't. Why don't they let their people read Revelation? And when you read Genesis, it says that aliens came to this earth and impregnated women. They were the cast down angels, 1/3 of the angels that followed Lucifer. So this isn't contradictory. They're trying to say that this are our gods. Okay, so let's go now and put a link for this Thomas Horn. Where is it? This video. Watch a little bit of this and see this on your own.
Standing in the building where if they do discover life in space, this would be the place they would do it.
Hi, this is Tom Horn. I'm here with my good friend Chris Putnam. We are at the base of Mount Graham, and we are on our way to the Vatican's Astronomical Technology Telescope. Oh, so we just received secret information.
So the Lucifer instrument is actually an instrument they use to gather infrared light. It is the largest telescope in the world.
This first station is an instrument called Lucifer.
This is the sort of device they use in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Okay, so let's stop right there. They're preparing to announce the arrival of an alien savior, and you know, a lot of people think that the Pope is the false prophet. I think the false prophet is going to be an alien savior, and I'm not sure. I'm confused about it, but we do know that they're all in it together. The Pope, this alien guy, he's probably going to look like Jesus or something, and he's going to be the false Messiah, and then we have the Antichrist. Okay, on the earth with the new revised Roman Empire running the world right now and getting power, getting everyone to take the mark, the 666. Okay. Okay, so I'm back with you. That was a pretty intense, mind-blowing sequence of videos that show that the Vatican is basically looking to announce that some alien that they see through their telescope coming is they're going to announce that we have to redo the Bible, and that these alien people from outer space are connected with our Savior and our Creator. Okay, you can Google it, that the Vatican announced, and it seems like 6 months ago, the Pope announced that aliens, if we find them, don't need to ask for forgiveness, that they're not under the rules of the people on the earth, that they're above us, okay? Sounds like fallen angels in Genesis, where they come down and they impregnate women, and God can't stand it because Lucifer brought down 1/3 of the angels with him, and they decided that they were going to make their own race, and the world was flooded because of, in the days of Noah, God couldn't stand what came out from that mixture of aliens with people against his will. And now, in the end times, it says in the Bible that, as in the times of Noah, it's going to happen again, except this time by fire, not by flood. But before that fire comes, a lot of other bad stuff comes, trying to bring the wild Christians, his wild elect that haven't come to him yet, down to their knees. Because what happens when there's earthquakes and things go bad? What's the first thing people do? Even atheists, they start talking to God when they're really scared. And that's why our Father